My name is Yash Agrawal. I am a second year undergraduate student of the Department of Civil Engineering enrolled in its 12-degree course. I am from Raigad. I am a boarder of Awaaz Hall of Residence. I am contesting for the post of General Secretary Technology Students Gymkhana, Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur for the academic session 2017-2018.
Any questions on the introduction? You may move on with the statement of purpose.
I have been endowed with many responsibilities during the last 2 years of my stay at IIT Kharagpur, and I am honored that I was able to commemorate all of them. As a core organizing team member of SHIPIS 2017, I excelled in publicity, fundraising, corporate relations, and event management. My trips to Delhi and Mumbai were immensely fruitful and brought in funds over rupees 7.5 lakhs. On the corporate front, I forged ties with 2 stationery partners worth rupees 60,000. On the publicity front, I collaborated with 5 national media houses for the print coverage of SHIPIS 2017. I also spearheaded the publicity campaign in Delhi and Durgapur region. I, along with my teammate, conducted a regional at Raipur for the very first time, which witnessed an enthusiastic participation of about 150 college students. During the fest, I was the sole member responsible for the smooth organization of 4 mega shows and a major guest lecture by Mr. Rakesh Om Prakash Mehra. As an initiative to reduce the part of budget spent on travelling of the artists, I contacted renowned Indian artists for the better performances, and as a result of my efficient planning, I was able to bring down this budget by 71%. During my first year as a team member of products, I single-handedly managed the website of the online product designing competition BrainX. I was also a member of the Open IIT product designing team, which secured a silver position in 2016. As a technical team member of EduSpectrum, I managed the website and the blogs of the startup and also conducted a website development workshop for the freshers. I pursued a product management internship at mvibe.com during the winters of my first year. During the summers, I worked at Prime Number Technologies Private Limited as a software developer and developed the front end of the website for the startup. I was a part of gold-winning team of choreography and product design of Awaaz Hall of Residence. I am also a part of the Open Soft team of Awaaz Hall of Residence. The fact that my CGPA at the end of 3rd semester is 8.70 is a testimony of how I go about managing my time. The experience gained from the above activities have inculcated a sense of zeal, confidence and responsibility into me. And if elected to the post of General Secretary Technology, I shall discharge my duties to the best of my abilities. Thank you.
Yes, congratulations on your wonderful statement of purpose. Can you throw some light on the product of Awaaz Hall of Residence and what was your contribution in that?
Thanks a lot, sir, for congratulating me. The product of the Awaaz Hall of Residence in the product design competition of the year 2017 was named Parak, and it was a machine which detected the counterfeit medicines. I was the part of a survey that was conducted for the placement of this product in the locality of Delhi.
Yash, you visited Delhi during the Durga Puja for the publicity trip, where you collected only 84 email IDs. Just 84 email IDs. Does this show that you did not take the job seriously and you were incompetent in your publicity trip?
Please do not comment on the candidate's credentials.
Sir, can you please repeat your question?
Yash, listen to me properly. During your visit to Delhi in Durga Puja, you collected only 84 email IDs. Does this show that you are incompetent?
Sir, the collection of email IDs is a part of the publicity. We collect email IDs only because we want to pass on the information to the college students, and moreover, collection of email IDs is less important than the publicity of the fest, which we did in the
Yes, we conducted an cascade event in Raipur, but however, no prize distribution as well as no certificate were distributed. So how does it justify?
Sir, in the regional that was conducted in Raipur, it had three parts, namely source code, maths olympiad and the workshop. In source code, the winners of the source code and the maths olympiad were called to Kshitij for participating in the events which was conducted in the Kshitij 2017.
Yes. Why is that open soft event has 100 points and ChemQuest has only 75 points?
Ma'am, it was a decision of the subcommittee meeting, and also it is believed that the efforts which is put in the open soft event is more than other events, and also the duration of this event is more than the other events, and as a result we have it at 100 points.
Yes, can you enlist all the Gymkhana awards that are awarded to the students of IIT Kharagpur under the Technology Journal?
Sure, sir. The awards are GS Sanyal Cup, the Order of Merit, and the Honorable Mentions.
Are you sure there is nothing like Ankit Dhar Trophy which is awarded to the best all-rounder and also into the Technology Journal?
Sir, if you refer to the Constitution, these are the three awards which are mentioned in the Technological Journal.
Are you sure that
One follow-up question. Let's move on to the next.
Yes, can you just tell me how did you reduce the budget by 71% of the regionals?
Sir, I would like to correct you. The budget was reduced by 71%, was of the travelling, was spent on the travelling of the artists, and as I told that I have contacted renowned Indian artists for the performances instead of the international ones, and that is how we reduced the budget by 71%.
Yes. Why were only 4 regionals conducted this year?
Yes, I am asking about the regionals. You have reduced the budget by 71%. Can you just tell me on that?
Sir, if you would have heard me clearly, I told that I reduced the budget by 71%, which was spent on the travelling of the artists of mega shows and not on the regionals.
Yes. From last 3-4 years, it has been a trend that the hall of GSEC takes away the GC. So what are your views on this?
So first of all, let's take the example of last year. Last year, the Technology General Championship was won by Lal Bahadur Shastri Hall of Presidents, and there was no General Secretary Technology from that hall. Also, it is very wrong on your part to attach the Gymkhana post with any particular Hall of Presidents. And for the same reason, we have 2 General Secretaries, that if anyone is biased, then the other one will nullify the effect.
Why were only 4 regionals conducted this year?
Ma'am, there were 4 regionals which were conducted this year because the structure of the regionals were changed and it was implemented on an experimental basis, and also we tried to cover all parts of India, that is north, east, central and south and west.
Just give us an instance when you have taken a stand or have done something for the students community of IIT Kharagpur.
Sure, sir. As I have already mentioned in my statement of purpose, that during my second year, I conducted a website development workshop for the freshers, which gave them the knowledge of website development and management. And also in my first year, I took the initiative to single-handedly manage the website of the online product designing competition, BrainX, which has a prize money of worth rupees 6,000.
Can you tell the freshers that attended this workshop?
Sir, can you please repeat your question?
Can you tell the number of freshers that attended this workshop?
Sure, sir. There were 80 freshers who attended this workshop.
Yash, as you mentioned in your statement of purpose, you have done a website development internship, you have also conducted a workshop for web development. Then can you please tell me why were you not the part of the web team of Kshitij?
Sure, sir. It is not necessary to be a part of everything if I want to contribute in that. I helped the sub-coordinators and the coordinators in developing the website. For instance, I developed the front end of the website of the Kolkata workshop.
The
following are my proposals. Proposal 1. I propose to increase the involvement of postgraduates / research scholar students in the various activities conducted by Technology Students Gymkhana as well as various research groups that come under the Sponsored Research and Industrial Consultancy Department, IIT Kharagpur. It will have 2 steps. First, including postgraduate / research scholar students in the technical event of the various research groups. Second, introducing a position of postgraduate / research scholar representative for the societies that come under the purview of General Secretary Technology Students Gymkhana. Proposal 2. I propose to protect the novel intellectual property in the product design and hardware modeling competitions of the Technology Journal Championship by promotion of provisional patents and patents among the student community. Proposal 3. I propose to provide medals along with the certificates to the team members of various events of the Technology Journal Championship. I will discuss my proposal 1 in detail. I propose to increase the involvement of postgraduates / research scholar students in the various activities conducted by Technology Students Gymkhana as well as various research groups that come under the Sponsored Research and Industrial Consultancy Department, IIT Kharagpur. It will have 2 steps. First, including postgraduate / research scholar students in the technical team of the various research groups. Second, introducing a new position of postgraduate / research scholar representatives for the societies that come under the purview of General Secretary Technology Students Gymkhana. The vision 1. Improving the quality of research projects that come under the Sponsored Research and Industrial Consultancy by ensuring active and prominent involvement of postgraduate / research scholar students who are technically more skilled in their respective fields. Point 2. To ensure active participation of postgraduate / research scholar students as well as enhancement in the quality of the various extracurricular activities that come under the Technology Students Gymkhana by ensuring the proper circulation of information amongst them. The roles of the postgraduate / research scholar representatives. Point number 1. The post holder will be main point of contact between the respective society and the postgraduate / research scholar community. They will be an active member responsible to intensify the content quality of the events apart from the managerial front. Point number 3. The postgraduate / research scholar representative shall be responsible to ensure an active participation of the students from the respective communities in the various events conducted by the respective societies. The benefits. The benefits from the involvement of PG/RS students in the research. Point number 1. The postgraduate / research scholar students are considered to have excellent technical knowledge and skills which if applied into the respective research projects will yield better results. Point number 2. With the increase in the postgraduate / research scholar participation in the research projects, the technology output of IIT Kharagpur will increase further, helping us improving global university rankings. Point number 3. Due to involvement in the quality of research projects, teams from IIT Kharagpur will be able to compete well in the various international competitions, increasing the chances of bringing in laurels and awards for IIT Kharagpur.
We can now move on to the questions.
Yash, are you aware that there is a post in Gymkhana for postgraduate technology nominee? And like last year also, this year there is the post is unoccupied because there was no applications from the postgraduate community. So, can you tell me about some groundwork of your proposal? For how many postgraduate or research scholar students have you contacted who have agreed to be part of your proposal? How many people have been agreed to be part of your?
So please ask the question one by one. Can you please tell your first question?
So, I ask just one question. My one question is, there is very less participation from postgraduate community. You understand this fact. So, how many people from postgraduate or research scholar students have you contacted who have agreed to be part of your proposal?
Sure, sir. First of all, let me correct you. There is a post of postgraduate representative to the technology committee, and also this post is not vacant. Mr. Bodha Naresh is the post holder, and also.
come to my question.
Sure.
How many people have you contacted?
Sure, sir. I have contacted the Professor Gautam Saha. I have contacted Professor Gautam Saha, who is.
I am asking students who will
Please let the
be.
Let me complete my
Please
answer.
let the candidate complete the answer.
I have contacted Professor Gautam Saha, who is the ex-professor in charge of the IPR office, which comes under the SRIC, and he was very positive about the involvements of the PG and RS students. Also, I have contacted the General Secretary Technology of the Madan Mohan Malviya Hall of Residence regarding the same. Also, I have contacted various governors and concerned authorities of the different societies and the research groups, and they have showed a very positive attitude.
Mention some of them. Mention some of them.
Sure, sir. From Business Club, I have contacted Mr. Udit Sarin. From Quiz Club, I have contacted Mr. Aditya Murthy. From Technology Robotics Society, I have contacted.
These are not
He's already answered your question. Let's move on to the next one.
Yes, yes. Can you just tell me how is this work different from a PG representative?
Sure, sir. There are many works which are done by the postgraduate representatives currently, and it is better to decentralize the work among the different post holders, and that is the main reason why I am introducing this post. And introduction of a new post will guarantee that the work is done very properly.
Yes, what will you do to ensure that this post will not be vacant?
Sure, sir. Since we are aware of the fact that there is a less participation from the postgraduate and the research scholar students because of the lack of information, I have contacted. We can ask the respective head of departments to send the information mail regarding the same to the postgraduate and research scholar students, so that they are informed about the same.
Yash, how do you ensure that the postgraduate people work in research groups and societies?
Sure, ma'am. The postgraduate and research scholar students are very much in the consulting meeting that I had with them. They are very much interested in being a part of such societies and the research scholars, and that is why I think that having the participation of PG and RS students in these societies will be helpful.
Yes, you said like you wish to include PGRS students in the technical teams of various research groups, right? Can you tell me the name of the research groups that comes under Technology Student Gymkhana? I am not asking about the societies, specifically research groups.
Sir, there is no research group that comes under the Technology Students Gymkhana. There are research groups that come under the Sponsored Research and Industrial Consultancy Department of IIT Kharagpur. Some of them are Kharagpur Robotics Students RoboSoccer Group, the AGV, AUV, Swarm, etc.
Let me read out your proposal. You wish to propose the increase the involvement of PGRS students in the various activities conducted by Technology Student Gymkhana. But you just mentioned that there is no research group in TSG. How do you justify it?
Sir, please carry forward reading the proposal. It is also mentioned that as well as various research groups that come under the Sponsored Research and Industrial Consultancy.
You should have mentioned directly the SRIC and not TSG, because you are contesting for the position of
He's
technology.
already answered your question.
I am here to represent the best interest of all the students in the technological front.
Yes, did you contact Dean SRIC for the same?
No, sir, I haven't contacted Dean SRIC for the same, but as I already mentioned that I have contacted the former professor in charge of the IPR, which comes under the SRIC department of IIT Kharagpur.
Yes, this research group takes part in various international events as well. So this PG student will be the part of the contingent that has been sent to these events as well.
Sir, as far as the participation of the PG students in the international competitions in which these research group compete, there will be no discrimination between the UG and the PG students, and if the PG students perform at par of the level, then definitely they can take part in these competitions.
We just have time for one last question.
Yes, what will be the selection criteria for PG representatives in societies?
Sir, I have already mentioned in my proposal in a detail. I can read it out if you want. A proper selection procedure will take place for the research groups and societies in the concern with the professor in charges and the rector nominees of the technology respectively. Also, it will be ensured that the proper information regarding the selection procedure will be circulated among the postgraduate students.